Good morning from beautiful Whidbey Island. It is my first time here. Matt and I took the ferry over yesterday and we get to explore all day today. We leave tomorrow morning, so I thought I would take you guys along with me. Today's gonna be super fun because we're going into Coupeville, which is actually where Practical Magic was filmed, so we'll get to see a bunch of the locations. The aesthetic of that movie is just chef's kiss, so I'm really excited to see it and to see like Sally's storefront and just walk around the cute little coastal town and eat some good food and shop small and just have some time for the two of us, because I feel like we haven't taken a like chill staycation that wasn't just a work trip for him that I tagged along on in a very long time, probably since before Juniper was born. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun day. I'll show you guys our little setup here. So this is our little Airbnb situation. I say Airbnb, it's actually a Vacasa, but it's a very cute, just little cabin in the woods, newly renovated, nice and cozy. We've got a nice little bathroom here, and then up the stairs is where we just were. Just a nice, clean little bedroom. Here's my favorite part. You walk out the door, it's just forest. So quiet and peaceful. I love it. This morning we rolled out of bed and went to Whidbey Island Bagel Company because it came extremely highly recommended from a YouTuber that I follow whose name is Rohini, and she grew up on Whidbey Island and she's also lived in New York, and she described it as the best bagel she's ever had in her life. So as a bagel lover, I clearly had to go and try. So that was the first order of business today. We wanted to go yesterday when we got in, but waiting for the ferry took forever and they were closed. So it's okay. We got them this morning and oh my gosh, so incredibly good. Such a good selection of bagels, such a good selection of cream cheeses, and they didn't skimp on the cream cheese, which if you're a big bagel person, you'll know how important that is. And then right next to the bagel factory was this thrift store called Good Cheer Clinton Thrift, and Matt actually was the one that saw it and was like, babe, there's a thrift store, do you want to go in? And I am never ever gonna say no to that, especially when Matt asks. I feel like that is my love language, when my husband asks me if I want to go to the thrift store. So we went in and it was a treasure trove. It was almost like an antique store, but with thrift store prices, and all of the sales benefit the local food bank. So I went a little bit ham. It was incredible. I found so many like primitive style treasures, a lot of like blue and white ceramic stuff. So I will give you guys a little thrift haul. Here is what I got at the thrift store. I paid $24 for all of this, which I thought was an incredible deal. I actually got a set of 4 of these mugs, but the other 2 are still in the car. They're so pretty. I got a toothbrush holder for the kids' bathroom because we've been needing one. The most expensive thing was this bowl. This was $9, but I just thought it was so pretty. I love the shape of it. It's quite big. Then I got this, I think it's a wall hanging. First I thought it was a chair seat, but I think it's a wall hanging. And it was like $1.50, I think, because it was on sale. And I don't know, I just thought it was so unique. I'd never seen a wall hanging like this before. So I picked that up, and then this like primitive ladle type thing. I obviously won't actually use this because I'm sure it's quite old, but I thought it would be beautiful decoration, and I just love the like turned handle. But yeah, I thought that was a score. And then Matt got this work light, which was a really good deal, and a mirror, like a hexagonal mirror for his game room. But now I am just getting ready. The bagel place was in the opposite direction of Coupeville, so we stopped back here so I could kind of put myself together for the day. And then we are going to head up. I've got a lot of fun stuff on my list today. I've got like a pizza and brewery that we want to try out. There's lots of little shops I have saved. It's really just like for the vibes. There's nothing we really need to get done. It's just we're just doing everything for the vibes, which is like the best kind of staycation, especially when you only have like a day. You don't want it to be stressful, like trying to see a bunch of landmarks or anything like that. Matt actually hadn't seen Practical Magic before, so we watched the first half of the movie last night. We'll probably watch the second half of it tonight, just so that he would know what the heck I'm talking about when I get all excited about the different things that we're gonna see today. And then I spent the rest of the night going over all of the final details for my book, which there will be a video when the pre-orders open, but I'm so excited I can finally share. The official publication date for The Crown Prophecy will be October 28th. That is so soon, especially when you're seeing this, because you guys will see this like a week or two after I film it. I am constantly pinching myself. I can't believe this is happening. So I'm gonna do a whole video, like a bonus video on a Thursday, probably when the pre-orders open. And I'll be answering all of your questions about the book, about the writing process, all of the things. So if you have anything you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments down below, but pinch myself. It's done. It's like fully done. So it's out of my hands now. I'm just waiting for the formatters and the printers and all of the things to do their wonderful jobs. And I will be posting a cover reveal on Instagram very soon. So be sure that you're following me over there because the cover is stunning. Stunning. It could not have turned out better. I'm so excited. So I've got my eye makeup done now, and I'm going to round out the look with some tinted skincare products from Typology, and I'm so grateful to Typology for working with me on today's video. If you haven't heard of Typology before, they are a French skincare brand that makes the nicest, most incredible skincare products using a lot of clean, natural ingredients. They're vegan, cruelty-free, PETA and B Corp certified, and over 80% of their ingredients are naturally derived, which I love. So today I'm using this tinted trio. Give it up for the most beautiful packaging ever. This is the tinted serum, and I love applying this all over my face because it just gives me the perfect amount of coverage, pretty much like makeup would, but it's actually skincare. It contains vitamin C, squalane, and aloe vera. This one is 99% naturally derived, and it just really highlights your skin rather than trying to cover it up, which I love. Like any of my little like freckles that I have still show through this, but it really evens my skin tone out. And I also love that it's delivering benefits to my skin all day while it does that. Then for any areas I want a little bit more coverage, I will go in with the serum concealer, and I've talked about this before. This one is one of my favorites. I use it in the shade Fair because your girl is pale. And I especially love this one because it contains some really powerful ingredients for the under eye area, including caffeine and niacinamide. So it relieves the like dark puffy circles right away, but then it also works to lessen them long term, which is incredible. It also doesn't get heavy and cakey under my eyes, which is a big thing for me. Blends out so nicely with just my finger. And they have 6 shades of both of these serums, so if you're not as pale as me, they still have an option for you. And then I'm finishing up with the tinted lip oil. This is in the color Powder Pink, and I basically haven't worn any lip products since I got my lip blushing done, but this one is so good. I can't do like matte lipsticks anymore the way that I used to, but this is the most beautiful oil. It actually has some pretty pigmented color, but it's not sticky at all, which is so good. It also contains vitamin E and squalane, so it's gonna moisturize your lips. Just the prettiest shade. It's really giving that like English rose makeup trend, but it's skincare. And I think they also have this one in a bunch of different shades, including an untinted one if you just want the gloss but you don't want any color. I also use Typology's skincare and absolutely love it. I loved taking their quick little quiz and getting all of the personalized recommendations for me. And I have a bonus for you guys right now. So if you want to try Typology out for yourself for the next week, there will be a link in my description that will get you one of these little guys for free. This is the Orange Blossom Hydrolate. It has regenerative properties and helps strengthen dull skin, which is perfect going into the colder months. And it's also organic, which is nice. So if you want to grab an organic Orange Blossoms Hydrolate free with your purchase of $40 or more, go down to the link in my description. And thank you again to Typology for working with me on today's video. Let's go explore Coupeville. Okay, we're making a slight little detour because as we were on our way to Coupeville, we saw a farmer's market. And you know I cannot resist a good farmer's market, so let's go check that out. Cute. It was just closing as we got here, but I did manage to snag some flowers, and there were just a bunch of local vendors doing like both produce and flowers, but also a bunch of like handmade goods. There was woodworking, there was jewelry, there was like textile stuff. It was very cute, so highly recommend the farmers market in Langley. If it has an official name, I'll put it here. And now we'll go to Coupeville. Okay, we finished the tour. Super fun to see all of the movie spots, and I think now we're gonna head to like a early dinner situation at this place called Goldie's and the Roost, and it's just like pizza, and there's a brewery, and I'm stoked to get some food. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hungry?
Yeah.
And then maybe
Pizza.
ice cream?
Pizza sounds good. I looked at the reel you sent me about the pizza.
Yeah.
Sounds.
Yeah. Looks bomb. Well, this place is magical. We're on our way to ice cream now, and we just saw a whole family of deer. Just like
2 dadas,
chilling.
3 mamas, 2 babies, something like that. It was crazy.
Just prancing around the neighborhood.
We've been seeing their droppings everywhere. Like
Yeah.
I passed a pile following you.
I was just shocked at how many of them there were.
I've never seen
that
a
was
herd
wild.
that big in person.
Oh man, Washington is magical, truly. We are back at the cabin in our cozies now, but I wanted to show you guys the books that I got at the Kingfisher bookstore. So the first one, I've been looking for this in an indie bookstore for like months, and they're always out of stock. I got Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry, who I believe is a local author. It says Pacific Northwest, but I'm pretty sure he's like pretty local. And then I Can Never Pass Up, a pretty guided journal. So I don't know, I'm a sucker. I got this one that's Create Yourself, and it has these separate sections on self-esteem, self-love, and self-growth. And I also thought it was really pretty. And then lastly, maybe the thing I'm the most excited about, I got this little like almost like pamphlet called Plot, The Art of the Story, and it has all these different plotting structures in it. So you can look through, hey, do I want to use the hero's journey? Do I want to use Save the Cat? Should I use the snowflake method? Is it snowflake or is it snowball?
Snowflake method.
And this is exciting because I just started plotting out the second book in the Secrets of the Crown duology. So I'm excited to expand on what I already have. But yeah, we're gonna spend the rest of our night watching the rest of Practical Magic and probably having some midnight margaritas. A classic. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog and spending the day with me. I love you all lots, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!